All right, what's up, y'all, man? This we doing a new little format. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me show y'all my dog. I got my ugly ass homie on Discord. He came back, y'all. He came back. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
look, I
it's
gotta
not,
show y'all
he's
niggas
about to
something,
be the
bro.
last.
Yo, this nigga need to shut the fuck up. But I gotta show you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Niggas start showing out when they start making YouTube videos and shit. I'm sorry, kid. You can say what you wanted to say, bro.
No, bro, it's cool, bro. See how it is.
But listen, look, I gotta show y'all niggas something, bruh. I just got an HDMI capture card. So I'm gonna be showing y'all gameplay like live while we doing this shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can tell me what y'all want me to play and shit. I'm gonna just play some skate for a little bit and then hop on Xenoverse. But yeah, we're
Mm,
gonna be talking about sex workers today, man. My favorite
mm.
thing, my one of my favorite topics because it
Oh,
seems like such a surface level thing, but it's really a very what's the word? A very nuanced topic, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, that was just the
What?
nuance of uh,
What was I
that's
gonna
your favorite
say?
word.
What?
That's your favorite word, the nuance of it.
What you mean?
We're gonna get a nuance. We're gonna get a nuance counter on you, bro. That's what we're gonna start doing,
Nigga, I
bro.
just started using that word, bro.
No, bro. That's like the nigga that was like the dichotomy of it all. Oh, you
Yo,
ever
should
seen
I
that
start
shit?
saying that, y'all?
You got to, bro. You gotta like start like just adding overly like descriptive words that don't even need place. Like nuance is a good explanation of it, but yeah, like I would damn, I'd be honest. Oh, my bad. But I would say sex work is definitely a stigmatized field of work. I personally believe that it doesn't deserve the hate it gets at all, at all. And honestly, it's like I would say just on the basis of why people don't like it is never really because of like health risk. And that's the thing. That's like when I'm mostly discussing this topic with people, most of the time they'll run and say that like after we've already pointed out all the other points, it's always like, oh, but the health risk of it, or but just in general, like the basis of why sex work is disregarded is because of taught morality. And honestly, that goes into a whole nother like conversation of religion that we won't be having right now. But it's like really if we were to disregard those things and just speak from a humanity standpoint and not like oh, I believe this or I believe that, there's nothing wrong with it, honestly. I feel like just in general, we have been brought up on a strong purity culture bias in life. Like a lot of everyone's raised to believe like in this purity thing of like, oh, have a limited amount of bodies or, don't date around or don't do any of that. And it's like at the end of the day, most people are still doing these things regardless if they're stuck to this purity culture. It's just they don't tell people. And it's like because of that, once we start to act like this is something that is wrong, when there's no real reason why these things would be wrong, it's like it starts to get stigmatized and people are looked down upon for doing what they want. I feel like every free human should have the ability to express themselves in any emotional, psychological, or sexual way as long as it isn't harming anyone or traumatizing anyone. And by traumatizing, I mean like on some genuine, like causing harm to you because it's like wrong and not in a moral way, but like it can cause death upon you or some shit. Not some oh I see gay so I'm gonna say gay type shit. Like what? What do you think about Larry?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I agree with that a lot, and it reminded me of like this one thing I saw on Instagram where they compare Bonnie Blue to King Von when King Von literally killed people. Like they kind of like nigga, she ain't do a damn thing, dog. Yo, I already kind of made like a little video about this on TikTok. I'm sorry I had to pause the video, y'all. But I'm gonna show y'all a TikTok I made about this topic. This was one of my first TikToks ever though, so I ain't really explain it the best, but I just wanted to show y'all I made a video about that. Yeah. The media always demonizes women, dog. I'm gonna have this post pop up right here. These niggas is comparing King Von to Bonnie Blue. For those who don't know who this woman is, you're a good person. You know what I'm saying? We already know who she is, just using context clues. But this nigga compared, like I said, dog replies serial killer versus woman who has sex. Women who do OnlyFans are demonized so much, and just in general, I'm gonna probably make another video about this because something in my comment section is happening. You know what I'm saying? I gotta talk about it. But for this video specifically, women who do sex work, women who do OnlyFans are demonized, but not the men who pay for it, not the men who contribute to this. Like, she, like there's men who are a hundred men had sex with her. 100 men went to her. Like, so why are we criticizing the 100 men who did it and not the women who participated in it? 100 down bad men pulled up on her. Thousands of down bad, probably millions of down bad men view her content and give her money. The men that contribute to her success need to be the ones that are demonized. Why are we demonizing this woman, bro? She just making money off y'all lame ass niggas, bro. That's what I see her as, bro. It's that simple. And for anybody saying, oh, you a simp, you a simp. Bro, if I had a girl and she did this, you know what I'm saying? As you, I'm gonna break up with you. I don't fuck with that, but I'm not gonna say, oh, you a thot, you a bitch, you like, bro, do you, bro? That just don't bring that shit to me, man. But shout out to all the women piercing grand. Shout out to y'all, fuck with y'all, man. Well,
Not for
not
well,
well. Let's
no, it
not do
is.
her. Let's not do her as an example, cause
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
she's a
She's just got
wild
caught up
woman.
with. Yeah, she got caught up in some mess. But I
So,
feel like shit. Like if a human being wants to go and catch 1,000 bodies, go do that, bro. As long as you're
exactly,
not spreading any health diseases anywhere,
exactly, bro.
like, because it's like, why? I will say, why not? You know, like, I don't know if you've discussed this with your channel yet, but like, I don't really care for niggas that's gonna jump on here and be like, well, my book or my religion says, like, well, that's on you, brother. You shouldn't be imposing your morality on other people because of what you believe is your truth, and all you have all right to believe in your truth. But if someone wants to live in a different route by a different belief, you can't sit here and pretend as if it's like it's wrong because of what you believe. It's not wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, that's like if I was like, I like red, and then, you know what, no, I'm not going to use that analogy, because the first thing someone's going to pop in and be like is, well, this is my truth. It isn't an opinion like if I like red or blue. So yeah, I got that. But it's like, at the end of the day, bro, let people live how they want to live. And just in general, getting into the deeper point of it, it's like, I feel what is wrong with sexual work is porn.
Oh
Not on the
yeah.
basis, yeah, yeah. Not on the basis of people doing it, but of how it's set up. Like growing up, like, Larry, what is the categories you were watching growing up, bruh?
All
Like
right, listen. All right, so listen, bro. The nigga put me. The nigga knew exactly what I'm watching. I'm scared to say it, bro. But I used to watch.
don't tell them no, for real freak though. Like, we keeping this.
I was watching BBL, well, Bubble Butt, what they called it back then, because BBL wasn't a popular term. So we was watching that old Bubble Butt. Um,
Oh,
BBC is
that,
another thing. Wait, no, no, no,
that.
not like that. I mean, it's like a sexualization of black men. Ebony, the sex over sexualization of black men because of porn. You know what I'm saying? And porn is the problem for most of these society issues. You know what I'm saying? Women
Right.
are looked down upon because of porn or like shit like that. Well, obviously that's what this video is about, nigga. But yeah, bro. Bubble
Yeah, it's
butt,
like,
ebony.
that's it.
No, that's not it. That's what I'm willing to. That's what this is all
That's
I'm
what
willing
you're
to
willing to
say.
admit. I'm gonna do what I'm willing to admit. Like coming up, like I was literally watching what, like, those stepmom. Those were my favorite ones. Stepmom. Um, big butt, big boobs.
Oh yeah.
Just any, like, anything that was like just getting that like reaction out of me. Like, I used to watch. I'm not gonna admit that, but I used to watch like all type of things. Like, even like in recent years, not now.
What?
Wink. Not, or like, I used to like you say, like BBC porn, bro. Like, but only because, look, and hold on. We
Oh
going
yeah. Y'all gotta listen to this. This nigga about to spit, bro.
just an explanation, bro. In a sense, bro, like, I got big meats, bro. I'm a black man with a big meat. I want to watch what I want to live through them vicariously, bro. I want to be like I'm the one hitting those that bubble butt, bro. I'm not going to put that unless I'm watching. I'm not watching no white meat, bro. First of all,
Exactly.
I don't like to see no green veins. I'm not watching no Ninja Turtle porn, bro.
No,
And then,
what?
bro, because like think about like they should be damn near green and shit, and they be looking like raw dog meat and shit. Like I'm not watching that, bro. You niggas that watch Pipe by Pete are real freaks, bro. Um, but genuinely, bro, like, yeah, it's just I watched that, but in the sense of it in total, I feel like that category should be like removed from the world
Mm,
because it goes all the way back to when African Americans were slaves, and just the entire overall sexualization of our race as a people is like is sickening. Like it just our
mm.
features in itself are made to be very sexual, and it gets to the point where it's like that's all people see us as.
Oh
And
yeah.
so then when you get people, those non-black people, and even some black people, who when they gain these porn addictions, and then that's what's being pushed towards them, they begin to subconsciously or even consciously, in a sense, remove like seeing black people as human and more as like an object. And that's what they were doing back then. They were breaking black men and raping them in front of those women and shit to make them seem weak. You know, like
Mm,
at these auctions, those were one of those things like a black man's penis was something that was shown off and to be shown as like a presentation of power or something you can use for later. And it's like these things, in a sense, when we begin to watch the foundation on which porn is built upon, that is what's sickening, and that is what porn needs to be ended by. But just the thought of human beings, consensual adults, non because there is a lot of trafficking as well. I'm not too educated on trafficking within the porn industry. I don't watch studio porn. I watch OnlyFans. Like I don't. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm still a gooner. I watch OnlyFans. I want to make sure the people who I'm watching are consensually doing this, and that's
mm.
really what it's about. It's adults on a consensual sense uh, expressing their sexuality within the world. They want to decide to record it and let people whack their meats off to this. Let them do that because, in a sense, you cannot give me a good reason on why this is a morally wrong thing other than bringing up a spiritual belief. And
Exactly.
I'm not going to debate you on spiritual belief. That's just me. I'm not going to debate you on that. You can have that. You can hold that belief for as long as you live or decide to change, do whatever you do. But that's not something that is going to apply to me or is going to apply to like my logic within life and not a lot of others either. Or especially people who are doing this. Now, if you belong to these religions and you're doing that, if you're a Christian or a Muslim doing porn, it's like that's weird because if you are living by your true faith and your faith is telling you that these things aren't allowed, it's like why do them? If you are a sinning human being, you shouldn't like up, you know? But
You good?
damn, bro,
Oh, you
no,
want me to
nigga,
go? My fault. I thought,
I
cause bro, we on
was
Discord.
saying, no, because I'm sitting here like steamrolling the conversation. I ain't want to just be talking.
Oh no, it's cool, bruh. It's cool, bruh. But when he mentioned like OnlyFans, that's the most ethical form of sex work, bro. Because they're not being forced into it. They're not. It's an independent business basically. You're profiting off of yourself. She's getting all the money. You know what I'm saying? She not getting fucked over by managers. She not being forced into anything. That's her consent to do or his or you know what I'm saying. Whoever want to do it, shout out to them, man. They make the
Mhm.
world go round if you think about it, bro.
Yeah, bro. Everybody, like, think about it. Like, most niggas are out here gooning. Your fucking dad is gooning. Your grandpa's probably gooning. Not probably, your grandpa's gooning. Like, bro, if they're not married, they're gooning. I don't believe one person, if they said in their life they gone 2 years without beating their meat and not and had no sexual like things done, because it's like, and how I see it at least is even like we as animals, if we break it down to like what we are on the basis as mammals, as human beings, we have mainly a reason here on earth, and the way we survive on earth is by reproductive means. And so it's like, of course our drive in that sense is going to be driven up just to have like that type of, I wouldn't say urge, but like want. And it's like there's only but so long that someone can go upon it. It's like we have documented sources of monks who are supposed to be practicing this stuff, like they're ending up,
Ended up
having
molesting
sex.
children. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
man. we
Cheating
have
on their
priests and
wife.
we have priests in churches doing these things, and that's why this stuff is such a strong stereotype. Because when we try to pretend like we are on that basis of, when we try to pretend that we're on that basis of strength with these people, it's like we can't. It is only but so long that we can sit here and say, "Oh, I don't want this," especially if it is something that is made to drive you within life. And it's like that's why we have so much of these cases to where it's like, they end up eventually having that switch within them because it's only but so long that you can go, you know. And a lot of people don't like to accept that truth, and it's a strange truth, but it doesn't make it any more wrong. You know what I mean? But I feel like just in that sense, it comes down to like, misogyny as well. A lot of people, they'll sit here, and that's the main reason that like I feel like sex work is also looked down upon as well. It's like misogyny. We have these people who they won't apply the same logic to men as they would to women.
Oh
Now,
yeah,
growing
that's a
up,
big
I've heard
thing.
like the stupidest things of like, oh, a master locksmith couldn't pick a bunch of keys, but a woman is like the lock order. I don't remember what the saying is, but that's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I feel like only an idiot would say something like that because that's just breaking down someone to a level of an object. I feel like if you're a human, it counts the same man or woman to sit here and have sex. It's going to apply the same. No one is more or less than for having the same amount of bodies. And it's like, that's why I leave it all to shoot, bro. Like if you're religious, shit, stick within your religious bounds to say that shit, but don't sit here and try to judge somebody else because they don't want to live by your means or about how you describe to for someone to be a whore or something. Because it's like at the end of the day, y'all niggas, like the people who are saying this should be the worst type people. They sit there and they hop on these sites and goon all day to those same type of people. So I don't want to hear shit. That's what I'm saying. Like I think that's the main thing. It's like these people, just like the people who want to sit here and bash gay people or trans people. Those be the same people called on grinders, Republicans and shit out here. It's like the same people who stigmatize these communities are the ones that are fueled by it, and it's more of an obsession than a hate. And it's like eventually, there's only but so long that they can put up this facade that they hate these things when they know like they're the top consumers of it. Like there's a reason why like at the end of the day, when we see like Republican rallies start up and you got fucking grinder app crashing and shit, it, like we know what's going on with you niggas. Like, but just on that regard, I have a question for you, Larry.
What's up, bro?
So let's say, and this is a real question because it's like I feel like just on the regards of how I think I would handle it will probably be very hypocritical to how the words I'm saying are carried out now. But would you date a woman who's had a history of sex work?
Um, as in prostitution or OnlyFans?
All right, let's put into both. Do whatever one first, and then do the next first.
Hmm. Prostitution. Mm, date.
Date,
Shit.
yep. Like, let's say like some date to marry type shit, just to make it a little add on to it.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm an insecure person, bro. And when dating for men, that shit came in my mind. Like, if I showed it, if I'm with a girl and I showed my dog a girl I'm with, I showed Jay a girl I'm with. He was like, bro, this the same girl that was on OnlyFans doing this. I'm a feel away. I'm like, bro, I don't want to be with this girl if she being looked at like this. But that's also hypocritical of me to think. And I don't know if I'm gonna ever get over that. I'm being brutally honest.
I
Like
feel that.
I don't I
I
want
don't
to
feel like
be
I
accepted,
disagree
but
with you.
I don't know.
Yeah. And then OnlyFans,
OnlyFans.
same thing,
If
same thing.
she, not gonna lie, I commend all the people doing this because it takes a lot to, if that's what you want to do, to get up and do it despite all the negativity and all that that's around it and the stigma that's around it. But OnlyFans, if she doing like a Ruby Rose type shit, like where she not, don't ask how I know that, but if she doing that type shit, where she just like
I'm
chilling,
really
like
my
doing
next.
basically what she would do already, what most girls do already on Instagram. If she just doing that on OnlyFans and niggas is paying for it, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be humiliating me talking about some my boyfriend want me to show you this and ask for $100 tip to unlock the video. Don't ask how I know that either. Don't do none of that shit, nigga. Don't be doing that, nigga. Don't be doing that, nigga. If she just on some chill shit, Ruby Rose shit, that's fine. But if she on some on these shit, if she on there getting clapped, nah, cause I'm not having my meat on the internet if it's me being her content partner. And if
Yep.
she doing content with somebody else, y'all already know that's not that's not the move. I'm good on that, bro. What about you, bro? What about you, bro?
Bro, honestly, I think it goes. I think it would depend on a lot of factors. It will be like a real real long evaluation done within her character. Like I feel like just based off what I've seen, like from the field of prostitution. Well, I'll do prostitution. Well, it kind of applies to both prostitution and OnlyFans. Is like people who get into these things. Most of the time, it isn't because they are just. Well, no, we have to look on where most of the drives to want to do these things stem from, and a lot of the times it's built upon a traumatic foundation of hypersexuality. You know, these people go through sexual assault events when they're younger, unfortunately, and they deal with these people who, you know, have traumatized them within that way to where it's like they've been exposed to something within their body that they have no idea what's going on. It's like they have like, and you know, as someone who's been through that, like I have much experience on this. It's like when you go through something like that at a young age, you necessarily really don't know like what it is you're feeling, but because your body has awakened to that at such a younger age than what you should have, it's like there's something there that you're always chasing that you'll never get. Because it's like it's that drive of just wanting that, but it's not in a healthy way. And
Mm,
a lot of the times it can break you down mentally, emotionally, and just from experiences. Like it's not ever something that goes away, you know. And it's like it's always gonna haunt you, and it can disfigure you in ways people couldn't even imagine. It's like so it's like necessarily it's like my question for those women who are you know that were once serious with me is like, are you healed? In a sense because it's like not necessarily you have to be healed 100%, but a lot of them don't ever really naturally move towards that process of healing because of how society is set up today, to where these things are so looked down upon that we never really look into like what should actually be done about what is causing it, you know. And so instead of and it's kind of the right reaction to ways. It's like instead of like, you know, being all pouty and sad about how people are talking about them, making them feel from one of these things because of their past, they instead decide to say fuck them. Like y'all feel this way about me, fuck y'all. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. And not all the time are they just looking into like you know how to become more healthier in the mindset. That doesn't necessarily mean their mind will change and they'll stop wanting to do it, but at least just have that foundation that, you know, this isn't only who I am. Like a lot of these people who get into sex work, it's like it starts to develop something in them to where this is the only thing they are, like Bonnie Blue. Most of the time we're seeing Bonnie Blue, what are we seeing? We're only seeing that. We haven't really had a conversation out of Bonnie Blue without a something sexual.
mm.
There's
That's
something
wild.
going on, like there's something going on in her mind if it causes something like that, you know. And it's like it's real sad that these experiences within our life can lead us to a way to where it's like because of how society looks at it, there's no real help. There's that, and that can go for so many more topics. But necessarily, I feel like just because I've done like a whole run around the question, prostitution probably not, just because of like where it can set a woman mentally after all of that. But if she's healed and working towards like the right direction of life, I wouldn't mind it as long as she's healthy. And OnlyFans, same thing. It's like I wouldn't really look at the past and judge on it because at the end of the day, you never know. Someone who you might normally think is like on some regular shit, quote unquote regular shit, quotes on the regular shit, might be, doing the same thing just with the cameras off. Like you
Oh
never
yeah,
know.
exactly.
So it's like at the end of the day, I'm gonna want someone that's more experienced. I'm gonna want someone that's gonna eat the turkey up better.
Oh
And
shit.
if I gotta drop in a couple of videos, bro, then y'all gonna subscribe, bro. Make sure y'all tipping well. But like Larry said, she better not be doing that weird shit like, oh my boyfriend, I was out of town and this nigga hit me up. My boyfriend ain't know, like, I'll tweak. I'm a tweak, trust. But yeah,
Yeah,
like
bro.
that's just how I look at it. But what do you think led you to like looking in the opposite direction of like, what it really is? Because as we're young and as we've grown up with just sometimes the wrong influences in life, we look at these things different. What do you feel like pushed you in that direction to where you were like, okay, well, this isn't really what we should think of them?
Hmm. I believe it just happened when like I be. Hmm, this is hard. I don't want to say it just happened because it did not just happen, my nigga. It was a long journey of, you know what I'm saying, self reflection. Because I used to be one of them niggas that was calling them thoughts and shit. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Oh,
yeah,
I started once I started respecting women more, which just naturally came with like reading more, researching more, learning more about myself, getting held accountable by having the right people around me. I think it
right.
just happened naturally because I started like, because you stop being biased towards women once you gain a little bit of consciousness. Like the main
Yeah,
thing against sex workers is that they're women. Cause men sex workers, they be like, oh, this nigga hitting shit and getting money. This nigga
yeah,
getting paid
that's
to
the
hit some
main.
shit.
You know what? And I don't want to interrupt. I'm gonna let you finish that. But that points out like an important case. Like these niggas weren't shaming the sex workers for the Diddy trial when they came out. They were hyping him up because he was hitting Cassie. They
Mm,
were like, "Oh shit, that's lit, bro! You was hitting Diddy, girl. Oh my gosh, like, nigga, I want to do something like that." Let it have been a woman, bro. Let it have been a woman. They were shaming Cassie and all that, bro. They was not shaming the dark meat monsters that whatever their name was when they was doing that shit. And that's crazy.
exactly. Also, women, like you said, like women are just seen as objects to big up men. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, this nigga player. But if a woman has sex with a man, her value, quote unquote, go down.
Right.
This is just society. I don't think this, by the way, nigga. I'm just letting y'all know, obviously. But that's just this is what we've been socialized to think to conquer women. It's like an attribute. Like the more women you sleep, niggas think you. The more women you sleep with, the more attributes. Nigga, it just mean you a 99 overall if you get with a lot of women. That's what I mean, bro.
Exactly. And it's like, honestly, I feel like just in that sense, you don't really ever you don't really ever get to the point where niggas are out here and they have like when they live this life, when they eventually live this life to where it's like they're having all of these events happen to them, it's like they don't ever feel fulfilled.
Mm,
And when I say events, I mean like hooking up with a bunch of women or doing anything like that. Like they don't ever feel fulfilled at the end of the day because of how they look at it. Now, if there was a much more intelligent understanding of what they were doing and that was something that they knew that they wanted their life to be filled up, but not in a way of seeing them as objects, but as knowing what the act was and enjoying the act and the person emotionally and I guess on a spiritual level, depending on who you are, I feel like it would be a lot more fulfilling. But the thing is, it's the route that people go into it. These people, they watch porn and they build up all these fantasies in their mind of how it should be, and it's like, so when they do it, it's kind of like a switch off from the person. Like they disconnect from the person they're doing it with, and they're kind of more focused on the action of doing it. And
Mm.
that's why a lot of the time niggas can stomach having sex with women that they don't find attractive, because it isn't necessarily about the woman they're doing it with, but what they can do for them. It's like, oh, if she can she could drop good neck, or she got a fat butt. And it's the same thing for like women. If you got a big, or you eat cooch good, like all that shit, they're going to be able to sit there and really not connect to that person or feel the emotion. Because as someone who is not a virgin,
I don't know why he
um,
had to
you know,
say that, but
no, I was talking a lot. I was talking a lot, so I had to clear my throat.
oh, what?
Yeah, but it's like it's a very emotional. No matter how emotionless people try to act as this, if it is, it's a very emotional thing for both parties, and it's like you can't really pretend and be like it's not. So it's like in that sense, it's like you kind of have to give that part of it. And if you aren't, that's what I mean. As if it's not be fulfilling. If you're not applying your emotion to it, it's not ever gonna get to that point to you where you feel fulfilled from these things you're doing. It's not just a physical act, and it will never be, because what it's meant to be is to be recreating something. And it's like a lot of people just make it seem as if it's something that's like just supposed to be about pleasure. And it can be, but it's not. Fundamentally, within our biological means, it's not really supposed to be that. But that's really all I have to apply to that conversation. There's so much more based on, like, what people can reply and say towards certain things I said. Like there's a lot more expanding that I can do, but that's just like the total basis of how I could like see why these things are looked down upon, how these things are rooted, started, carried out, and how they maintain a society. And I feel like just the main thing in total is, as my goat always says, the patriarchy, bro. It's always the
What?
patriarchy. I'm always gonna blame it. That's just
Right.
my thing. And yeah, like
I gotta say one thing for me on this off, bro. I got it in my notes somewhere. Hold on. Oh shit! Like morality, it's subjective. Like, and it's mostly based off religion. Y'all niggas gotta realize, not everybody is religious, bro. Nobody gonna follow that fucking white Jesus, bro. Nobody gonna base
no,
their
for
life
real.
off that, my nigga.
No, they be having the white Jesus, not even the real color one. They be having the white Jesus. Like,
And niggas be judging niggas off of their fake ass religion. It be throwing me off, cause like, bruh, you believe in a nigga a bit. Oh shit, a woman who got pregnant. See, no, bruh, y'all nigga, bro. I was just naturally mad because I thought of this girl I hate who was Christian,
no,
y'all.
no, no, we gotta say fuck her because she came onto your video
I,
trying to
I, I,
say it
chill,
was.
chill, chill, chill,
No,
chill.
bro, fuck her, bro. Fuck her, bro. For real, she watching this. Fuck you. Like that's like, a lot of people try to apply their outside thoughts into the inside of me. As I said, I don't believe in it. I'm not gonna look. I'm on in public. I'm not gonna pop off how Larry just did and call y'all shit fake. Like I'm gonna be a lot more respectful for this shit because I'm not trying to get killed by y'all niggas. Jesus Mafia run deep. They don't play.
I'm gonna be more respectful,
Um,
y'all. I'm sorry.
yeah, no, we respectful because don't kill us, bro. I'm like real respectful and shit. But yeah, it's like, nigga, I don't believe in y'all shit. Don't try to apply your shit towards me. I'm sorry. Don't. You wouldn't like if a Muslim try to tell you to fucking go wear a fucking turban or some shit. You wouldn't like
No more eating
if
pork, nigga. Nigga pull up on
that's what
you.
I'm saying. You wouldn't like if a nigga tell you put down the fucking bacon. You wouldn't like no Buddhist tell you gotta meditate 30 minutes every day. Like y'all better watch out with that shit trying to apply y'all thoughts to everybody else, bro. For real. Cause
I'll
it
beat the
ain't gonna
brakes
help
off
you,
these
bro.
Christian niggas, bro.
We got a Christian nationalist country right now, and look where it's at. So I don't
Right.
want to hear shit about the country need to be more Christian. We got every comment section filled up with that shit. We got the entire world pushing that shit right now. So it's like we can't say the world isn't Christian. Country's Christian. Most of the country's Christian right now. I don't know what to tell y'all. So it's like it's not really about religion. Don't bring that into conversations where it isn't needed. And I know y'all is a lot of it is a lot of faith is based on the entire concept of y'all worlds, but at the same time, that's not everybody. So it's not fair to give it to everybody when they don't want it. You know, I'm not eating cheesecake if I don't like it.
Mm. I gotta tell y'all one thing right before we end this video. Just give me 1 second to find this shit, y'all. Yeah, it's serious. This is no joke. Just how I want to end the video. We was just talking about religion, so I'm gonna say something religious
Oh,
for y'all niggas.
if that's gonna be your if your ending part gonna be your religion, we gotta like save it for a whole nother video. That's that would be some
You
that would
gonna
be
see what
good.
I'm about to do, bruh.
All right,
But
but
listen, y'all.
remember,
I'm gonna leave y'all with this. When the seventh trumpets blow, y'all niggas better be ready, bro. Y'all niggas better be ready. It'll be over for some of y'all. Y'all will not be able to repent, forgive, do none of that, bro.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
What you want to say about the Christian niggas, Jay?
oh,
Say
shit.
something rude.
We gonna have a discussion about y'all. You know, all up to y'all beliefs. Y'all gotta stop being evil with them. Even though y'all beliefs are fundamentally evil, we're gonna have a discussion about that. I hope you know you all turn into something greater than what you are and don't think you're beneath something. And that's what Christianity pushes, that you're beneath something. You're not beneath anything. Live humbly, live gratefully, you know, that's all I gotta say. I gotta if you catch me IRL, you know, a lot more disrespect within that statement I can say, but I necessarily don't want to argue with no Christian online. I think it's got it. Yeah, like you know, it's a waste of breath. So yeah, do your thing, man. Honestly, all love to all religions. As long as y'all keep the shit peaceful, positive, ain't pushing for pro-choice. Look, hey, matter of fact, we gonna state that now. As long as you pro-choice, pro-human, so that means pro-LGBTQ, pro-black,
Exactly.
pro pro-white, pro-Asian,
Pro
pro every
white.
race.
Hold on now. Fuck them. We don't need to be pro white, nigga.
That shit in. Pro
But
woman.
bro, pro white doesn't mean the same thing though. The niggas that claim they're pro white are pro white
That's what I'm
supremacy.
saying. Yeah, I was just trolling. I was just trying to sneak that shit in.
Nigga
But
ain't
you know,
sneak this
like
shit around me, nigga. Cause he
as
be with
long
the
as
white girls though. So when he say some shit like that, you gotta take it serious. Like this nigga could actually mean some shit like
bro,
that.
chill. They not supposed to know that, bro.
I love
But
him. Oh shit. Oh shit. There's a black woman about to comment. An old black woman. Fuck you, Jay. I agree with what you said, but fuck you, man. And shout out to all the old black
I
women.
love all types of women. Like it's like I said, as long as you're pro all the right things, you aren't pushing for the evil. And y'all niggas know what the evil is. Like I'm tired of y'all Republican niggas acting like y'all don't know y'all aren't evil. Y'all niggas are evil as fuck. So as long as you pushing for the right things, believe what you want to believe, my nigga, but don't try to get evil with that shit. Don't try to get manipulative with that shit. And if you gonna preach that shit, you better be godly. That's all I'm gonna say, my nigga. Don't be trying to preach some shit and you the most silly nigga ever. I better not catch you with no blunts in your hand. I'm gonna catch you with a drink in your hand. I better not catch you cursing. I better not catch you doing any bullshit, nigga. That's all I'm gonna say. But all else, yeah.
He don't love y'all for real. It took him weeks to want to make this video, but I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day, man.
Yo, stop playing. Stop playing. Subscribe to the YouTube, bro. Subscribe to the YouTube, bro. Stop playing, nigga. Subscribe, nigga. Subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube.